have my pops. Why the fuck is Snoop Dogg a judge in an Amazon Luna AI friend slop game? Yeah, I saw that. I saw that Amazon Luna has released a Snoop Dogg AI-powered... I believe in the press release it says... powered by AI, but made by humans, which is an insane bit of corporate doublespeak. Powered by AI, but made by humans. Fuck it, we ball? Isn't AI made by humans? For now, yeah. For now. Forgot how to read chat, man. It goes by too fast sometimes. Youch! Read this, stuck ass, fuck you. Okay, it's working. Sorry, I just had to turn it on and off again. Big stick. What do you guys want to talk about? Yay! Nothing? Yeah, that's what it's all about, man. Mahjong, Umamasume. Politics? We talk about NASCAR! Old Hollywood movie stars. You know that one? Talk about anything. Anything in this world. Politics, religion, and her. Used to listen to that shit on the way to school. For some reason. Why? Well, I don't know. Country music was like really popular when I was a kid. People used to talk about NASCAR. It used to be, that's not how you say NASCAR, is it? I said it like it was a fucking, like a ring wraith or something like that. NASCAR. Top 3 comedies for you? I'm gonna have to say The Divine Comedy, of course, the first comedy ever made. I'd probably say Duck Soup by my second favorite Marx Brother. And number 1, I'd have to probably, maybe something with Owen Wilson. And no, I'm gonna say Sophocles. I'm gonna say or no, maybe Saturnalia. You know, I would say, yeah, Saturn, give me Saturnalia. Click's number 4. Let's say Click is number 4. Freddy Gets Fingered? That's not the movie, bro. The movie is Freddy Got Fingered, and it's about the consequences of what happens afterwards. Freddy Gets Fingered. I don't really want to see that. I don't really want to see that one, to be honest with you. Oh, but I do want to see this. Who's Freddy? Could be Tom Green. Could be Freddie Lowndes. Freddie Lowndes. Hannibal Trump. Freddie Lowndes, the psychiatrist from season 2 of Hannibal, the ABC TV show. Freddie Lowndes. Remember? Now that I think about it, I think she was a reporter. The late great Freddie Lowndes. Spoiler, she does die. She went to a good friend's for dinner, but he wasn't that good of a friend. He was an evil doctor. Much like Dr. Wily and Mega Man. Yes, please, man. Yes, please. The first recorded joke from 1900 BC. Something which has never occurred since time immemorial. Semicolon. A young woman did not fart in her husband's lap. Okay, so I think... First off, that's fucking funny. I think to translate it for the modern parlance, I think he's saying women always be farting in their husbands' laps. Is that what he's saying there? I will say not to put too much criticism out there. I think they're a little heavy-handed with the introduction to the bit. He could just be saying, why do the hottest chicks have the stinkiest farts? It would have gotten like the same kind of spirit across with a lot less like caveats at the start of it. Things that never happen. A woman never farts. I imagine it's like ironic because the cavemen were like, back in the day, like they were like, if you said that, they would be like, I get it because they're farting all the time. That's so true. Wow, that's wild, man. The first joke was misogynist. It's not. Make up your mind, man. It's not misogynist to say women fart. That's like biological. It's a joke about intimacy. It's a satire! They do be farting too, especially on their periods, right? Ladies? Any ladies in the chat? True. Man, make a joke, get a good pill. Yep, that's God's way of saying +2. Period shits. Yep. Period shits, man. Sorry. That was a double flusher. Like, you only flushed once. You know what I'm talking about, Killer Bean? Yes, I do. That is a funny Killer Bean scene. Teddy. Mr. Bean, you're crazy for that. Get some more fiber in your diet, bro. Or less, maybe. Say less. Oh, wait, you can't, because you already say nothing, I think, most of the time. Any chance you guys could come over here? What the fuck? Why does he keep aiming away? Any old heads in the Isaac community want to explain why when you have tiny planet you aim away from the thing you're shooting at instead of towards it? It's a little embarrassing that we still have to go through this elementary stuff. Nope. Don't say they patched it recently. I'm gonna fucking freak out. Quarter of the audience was born after this game came out. You know what's hard to get used to? Remembering that people born in the year 2000 are like old now. It's wild that like, if you were born in like 1900, there came a point where like that was no longer young and instead it was like the oldest you could ever be. But like, for a while, like if you were born in like the year 6 or whatever, you were like the youngest person on Earth for the blink of an eye. That's crazy to think about. Man, this is anointed. I'm born in 02. Am I old? You're close. 23 is like peak young, which is annoying because it's when people start saying I'm old. But like 26 is like, you're old enough to know better, but still too young to care. Let's put it that way. I was born in 94. That's fucking crazy, bro. You're younger than Slanted and Enchanted. How does that make you feel? I could never. I was born in 1995. Damn, so you like... I'm sorry, so here's, this bit went through a lot in my head. What I meant to say and never said was, Damn, so all that shit in Richard Jewell must have been like brand new to you, right? Because that's a movie about the fella from the 1996 Atlanta Olympics, which I at least have like some memories of because I was born in 1988. But every time I think of the movie Richard Jewell, it takes me 2 minutes to remember that it's called Richard Jewell. So I almost said, so damn, you must not know shit about Richard Kind then. And now I'm realizing that's probably true. If you're 29, 30 years old, you probably don't know fucking anything about Richard Kind. I guess I'll just die on this room then. Because I can't fucking hit you. Great. Who? He was on that, he was on the Adam Friedland show recently, so you might know him from that. If you're 12 or 13, you might know him from that. Nah, I'm playing. He was on Spin City. He was on Spin City. Wouldn't surprise me if he was in like a Pixar movie at some point, like Albert Brooks. He's in A Serious Man. A Serious Man, anyone? No, men these days are too serious. We need more goofy men. Sorry. No, that's too goofy. That's far too goofy. Give me this. He was Bing Bong and Inside Out. I fucking knew it. My goat. You'd be great on the show? No, I don't think so. Only show I'd be great on, I think. And this is only if Chanel West Coast would have me. But I think I would be a great panelist on ridiculousness. Like, I think I could totally watch a video where, like, a dude fell down, and then they throw it to me, and I say something like, I bet that's gonna hurt in the morning, or some shit like that, and then they throw it to an ad. It got canceled? Dave, you really can't say anything these days, man. They're even canceling ridiculousness, man. Oh, so it's not okay anymore? Oh, it's not woke to laugh at a dad trying to skateboard, and then he steps on the skateboard, and the skateboard like shoots out from underneath him, and then he like chips a tooth on the sidewalk or something like that? That's not okay anymore? All right, whatever you say, man. And then they throw it to the panelist, and they say something like, if he thinks it hurts now, wait till he looks in the mirror in the morning. Could be the move. Wait till he sees the hospital bill. Fuck, Chanel West Coast, don't listen to this guy. Put me on the show instead. Is there a diners, drive-ins, and dives where they go to like insanely fucked up restaurants? Is there a YouTube show where someone goes to the worst restaurants in America? Kitchen Nightmares? Some of those places are pretty good, man. I'll go to bat for the grilled Caesar salad. My name's Nino. I have seen the show where the guy goes to 1-star rated places. Also, huge bonus, a lot of those episodes are filmed in Vancouver, man. Grilled Caesar was heinous. It's good, man. There's a few things on the, like, okay, worst food they've ever had on Kitchen Nightmares. Probably when he went to the place that had like the pork ass. The pork ass was pretty bad. I'm trying to think of what else. Poisoned lobster. I literally, listen, don't take this the wrong way. I've had food poisoning. Whenever someone throws up like 10 seconds after eating at a restaurant in one of those shows, I'm like, you're a fucking pick me. Like, I know how it's gonna go in your head. You're gonna, oh, my stomach's a little bit sick. I'm gonna go throw up in the bathroom, and then Gordon's gonna come over and be like, how are you feeling? My God, Are you okay? You know, you could have fucking killed somebody! That's happened before, but it's happened like 5 times in history, okay? Let's not be dramatic. Murders? What murders? He's the best chef we've ever seen! What about the episode where he finds a dead rat and he implies that Gordon planted it? Okay, but, like, listen, that could have been a real rat. I don't know. I don't have insider information. But it's rational to suggest that when you're filming a fake reality show, the producers might have planted a dead rat. I'll go to bat for the pizza that just was like too greasy. I'll go to bat for the grilled Caesar salad. And fuck it, man. I bet the fried ravioli tasted good. I don't care if it is a skim cheese. Like, this isn't Europe, Gordon. We eat skim cheese here. We eat nondescript. Nobody asks what kind of cheese is in the ravioli, bro. They just know that it's fatty and salty, and then you send it. Give me that. You know what I love though? I love when they're resistant to the recipe, or to the changes that Gordon wants to make to the menu, and then they go, the patrons love it. Yeah, our customers love it, man. We can't change this. And then they pan to the dining room, and it's like 8 of the oldest people you've ever seen in your entire life. Like, not having any conversations at all. Oh, man. That's an all-timer on Kitchen Nightmares for sure. What about when he pours out the raw chicken juice that's growing in the slightly warm freezer? But that's not good. That is not good. I'll give you that. Love the Isaac streams. I'm eating Panda Express right now. Faint Bunny, you're breathtaking! You're breathtaking. I could go for some Americanized Chinese food, man. They were cooking when they made General Tso's. I love Panda Express. I don't know if I've ever had Panda Express, but I think, honestly, like, I have to imagine, how could it not be good? It's like deep fried chicken with corn syrup and fried rice, man. It has to be awesome. I'm a sucker for like chain Chinese food too. Like, you will not catch me turning up my nose at a P.F. Chang's. I would never go to P.F. Chang's and be like, wow, this is really exotic, but I could fuck up some shit from P.F. Chang's. I could basically eat lettuce wraps at any time. Fuck, it got me thinking about Steely Dan again. Szechuan dumplings, now that the deal has been done. Fuck! It's a glamour profession. You can't, it's wormed its way inside of my brain, man. Failed no Steely November? I wouldn't want to succeed. That's failure. I don't want to succeed, man. You fucking with Time Out of Mind? Yeah, I'm trying to get like a Minecraft Time Out of Mind working, but there's no pine in Minecraft, right? In Minecraft Woods. It's like, tonight we slay the Ender Dragon, and the oak will change to cherry pine. Time out of mind. Time out of mind. It could work. There is? Spruce. Spruce doesn't fucking rhyme with cherry wine, bro. I gotta figure out a way to make it work, man. Howard Hughes, if his special interest was Minecraft parody songs of classic rock. It's not even classic rock. It's like 1970s jazz rock, man. Like, what are we doing here? Mine rhymes with wine? Yeah, but you gotta do, it's gotta end with time out of mine. It's gotta end with time out of mine, so it reinforces that it's a Minecraft parody. Otherwise, you might be like, what the fuck is this? And that would be a very fair response. Best drummer that played with Steely Dan? It's gotta be Jeff Porcaro. Next question. Is that like, it's, to me, I feel like you were asking me a trivia question, not an opinion question, and I feel like I fucking nailed it. Based, I fear? Holy fuck. I'm old. Yeah, and it owns. It fucking owns, man. Bro, Bernard Purdy? Nah, never heard of him. Sorry to this man. Steve Gadd? I'm making enemies, man. I was at my parents' house yesterday, and for some, you know, when the older people, they just be like watching stuff on TV, not really like really caring about what they're watching, just having some stuff on. So for some reason, my dad was watching like a WWE documentary about WrestleMania 1. And the way that, like, they had everybody from WrestleMania 1 as a talking head in the documentary. Roddy Piper, Hulk Hogan, Mr. T, Cyndi Lauper was there. Like, they trotted out the baby boomer, like, pantheon of inassailable cultural gods, right? And they were, the way they were talking about, like, they were talking like they were exchanging war stories. They were giving like a play-by-play, and they're like, Roddy Piper, Muhammad Ali was the referee. Ali tried to get the fight under control. He took a swing at him. If it caught him, that could have ended the fight right there. And the way they were talking about it, I had to turn to my mom and go, we know it's fake, right? Did they know it's fake? Because Hulk Hogan is talking like, I'm not saying he's not physically demanding to be in wrestling, but he is talking like he beat up like an enemy combatant in war. And like, you got him in the 3 count, but like, wasn't that shit, they preordained that shit in the back, right? They're still in kayfabe, but it's a documentary. It's a documentary, though. The documentaries are kayfabe too? What the fuck? Is this like a Darth Jar Jar thing? Like, I don't get it, man. The old school guys never give it up. That's crazy. Do you think it's possible that it's like a Kevin Spacey, Frank Underwood thing where like they kind of just got stuck as the character and didn't know how to change? Oh no. You know, like like maybe Hulk Hogan was in character, or Terry Bollea was in character as Hulk Hogan when all that shit went down with Bubba the Love Sponge. And then like he just kind of got stuck as that guy forever. And like inside, like deep in the soul, it was almost like Terry was in there going like, let me out! Let me out! Like the Yeerk had taken full control of the consciousness or something like that. Undertaker should have played the Joker. It's so fucked up. What is the Undertaker doing with a podcast, man? Isn't he supposed to be like a zombie or something? Isn't he the devil? He's a scary guy, man. What is he doing with the podcast? Can't have the Antichrist reading out like, you know, ads for Sherry's Berries or whatever. That's Joe Terry. The Hulkster was riding with Trump, but Terry Bollea was a Kamala supporter. That's true. That's honestly, if you're a professional wrestler, I think you should get to vote twice. One says the wrestler, and one says the human being behind the wrestler. Absolutely. You should, and I should be able to vote twice as well. One says myself, and one says the character that has come to be known as Northern Lion. What about Mick Foley? Maybe that's how Biden got all those extra votes. Maybe those were all write-ins from Mick Foley's various alter egos. Because he was Mick Foley. Who else was he? Wasn't he Buddy Love or something like that? Or is that the dude from The Nutty Professor? I think Buddy Love, Cactus Jack, that's right. Cactus Jack. I'm pretty sure Buddy Love was the skinny Eddie Murphy from The Nutty Professor. My bad, guys, my bad. He was Dude Love, that's right. Who did Ed the Sock vote for? I gotta know who Ed the Sock voted for. I know he's very anti-Trump, which means he probably voted for Mark Carney, if I had to guess. He voted for Rob Ford. He is a Torontonian. You gotta... I'm not. I don't know. Maybe he had what the city needed. Faint Bunny, don't push it, okay? You got... You struck gold with the Panda Express. Now you're asking me if I use shampoo, okay? Let's... Sometimes you just gotta take 2 points and not try to, you know, turn it into a win streak, you know? I wrote in Rob Ford in the last US election. You're so lucky that Trump didn't lose by 1 vote, or you would have been like, oh, fuck. Why did I waste my vote on Rob Ford? You would have been. That's why I'll never do it. You know why? Because I'm scarred by the movie Welcome to Mooseport, where Gene Hackman and Ray Romano are both running for mayor. But then Gene Hackman votes for himself because he wants to win. But Ray Romano thinks it's like, it's bad, it's unethical to vote for himself. So he votes for Gene Hackman. And then it ends in a tie. Oh, fuck. It ends in a fucking tie. That's a Curb bit? Well, I'm sorry to tell you. Welcome to Mooseport came out in 2003. So that predates this episode of Curb. Curb was still doing like the pants tent back then. Election did it first? That might be fucking true. That actually might be fucking true. Nah. Freaky ass Unk done throwing out the Tracy Flick votes. You can't be doing that, man. It ain't that serious. The student council. Nah, she was kind of asking for it, though. Tracy Flick, kind of the original Karen. Know what I'm talking about? Favorite Alexander Payne movie? Go. I gotta go Sideways. I'm sorry. I gotta go. I know you're like, this guy's gonna say Sideways. And I did say Sideways. What about storing up unused votes like in Survivor? VIP Daniel, honestly, you should have worked for the 2024 campaign. Imagine if, at Tribal Council, Kamala revealed that she'd found a hidden immunity idol. The Republican campaign would have been like in fucking chaos. They would have been like, what the fuck do we do, man? I guess we gotta vote for Kanye. Shit, fuck! She knew the blind side was coming! And it's a live tribal council. Oh, the cinema, man. Imagine. Who do you think you'd vote for in the 2008 movie Swing Vote? I haven't seen it. I think I've seen 2 Kevin Costner movies in my whole life. I don't think I've seen Swing Vote. Just pick in your head who you would vote for, and I'll vote for them as well. Tribal Council will be better than the Electoral College. Yeah, until the fucking finale, when the 12 most recently embarrassed and disgraced presidents get to choose who the next motherfucker is. Although Trump in the final Tribal Council jury asking his questions and giving some fucking comments would be fucking funny. That would be some fucking funny shit. Hello, Chibli, by the way. Hello. What about In the Campaign 2012? Legit might be my mom's favorite movie. I watched it once. I thought it was like, I don't know. Maybe it's like it's like a 5.5 or a 6. It's not bad necessarily, but it might be my mom's favorite movie. She loves to tell me about the scene where I think Zach Galifianakis accidentally punches a baby, or Will Ferrell accidentally punches a baby. Some baby got punched for sure. Yeah. And like he loved him more than he could know, but now it's stomping time or something. Is a 9 out of 10 better than a 4.5 out of 5? Yes. A 9 is better than a 4.5. I don't know how to explain it. It's just the vibes are different. The vibes of a 9 and the vibes of a 4.5 are different. I'll repeat it again. That's right, a 9 could be a 5. Dolly Parton. Dabney Coleman. 4.5 gets rounded down? No, I don't think so. Because a 4 and a 4.5, there's a big gulf. So like a 2 and a 2.5 are very close together. A 4 and a 4.5 are very, very far apart. You don't get it. You haven't done the required reading yet. Which is why out of 10 is better. We need to go back to the system of rating video games, where like 20% of the score of the video game is based on its graphics, and then maybe like 30% for its gameplay, and then maybe like 15% for its sound or something like that. Another 25% for the value. And then, of course, you got to give it a little bit, like maybe the remainder can be tilt, which is the score that you wanted to give the game anyway. Out of 3, bad, average, or good? No. Because art is not like a buyer's guide. There's no buy, rent, skip coming this way. Because there's a lot of I mean, some media is just better than others. Some of it deserves more flowers than others, I'm sorry to say. As we all know, I mean, some movies are bad, they're poor things, and some movies are good. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Wouldn't really be fair if we just said, hey, these are both, you know, skip-its. Leroy Movies. Forgot about Leroy Movies while I was gone. Bro dropping wisdom while he beats up a room full of poop. That's what it's all about, man. I mean, not to be too heavy-handed with it. You ever think about how we're all making shit in our bodies right now? Kind of crazy to think about. Like, people will be like, ooh, I don't want to get close to that. That's poop. Buddy, you have, well, I know, that's complicated. Would you say you had poop inside of you if you have poop in your butt? It's in your butt, but your butt is kind of like, it's kind of outside of your body, weirdly enough. Because it's a tube that connects, like, air to air. It's very complicated. What do you mean by that? Well, like, okay. Just bear with me here. Your gastrointestinal system runs from your mouth to your butthole. It's kind of like a tube that goes, the tube goes inside of your body. But if something is in that tube, is it not outside of your body? Like, that's kind of, I mean, I guess no, because there's a sphincter that contains it, which I suppose would make it interior to you. But if you don't think about it too hard, then yes, it's outside. Your kidneys are pissing into your bladder right now? Freaky ass islets of Lagerhans. Yeah, also, I got some good stories, some of which I got to figure out how I'm gonna tell. But my daughter she's demonstrating a little claustrophobia lately, which is fine because she's 5. And also, as she's demonstrating this claustrophobia, I'm realizing that it's because when I was a kid, I was also scared of like everything. If my parents like left the room, I was like, oh my God, I've been abandoned, where are my parents, etc., etc. But then like I was scared of elevators. And I thought it was because when I was a kid, my dad jumped in an elevator and I got stuck in it. But now that I'm seeing my daughter be scared of elevators for also no reason, I'm like, nah, there's some genetic, a gene gets expressed when exposed to elevators in an environment that makes you anxious of them for some reason. But anyway, so I got to apologize to my dad. I don't think he actually gave me elevator PSD. I think it's just like built in. One thing that she's been paranoid about is, and it's weird, but she's also 5, so have mercy, is bathroom doors. So she doesn't like to have a bathroom door closed or a stall closed because she's worried that she won't know how to open it, even if I'm in the bathroom with her. Now, we all know this is an irrational fear. You open the door to get into the bathroom. You can open the door to get out of the bathroom. You just do the same thing like in reverse. So I'm always telling her, this is irrational. Don't worry about it. Here, I'll show you. Dad, do you know how to open this door? Yes, I'll show you. You slide the lock to the left and then push on it. You turn the knob and the button lock pops out and you just pull the door towards yourself. And I'm very supportive about it. I tell her, there will never come a time when you get stuck in the bathroom. Then, we were on an airplane. She had to go pee really bad. And when I closed the bathroom door, I need my hands for this one. I closed the bathroom door like this, and the lock shot through the trim between the door and the wall. And like, it popped out like the vinyl trim on the wall. And the light in the bathroom didn't turn on. And she just peed. And then she was like, Dad, do you know how to open the door? And I was like, yeah, no problem. I got it. You just slide this to the left. And then she wiped and pulled up her pants. And then I started going like, and it wouldn't open right away. And she was like, ah! Ah! And I could hear from the other side of the wall, I heard the flight attendant go like, sir, stop pulling on the door. We'll do it. And I don't know what they did, but they were angels. In like 3 seconds, they got the door opened up. And I was like, see, no problem. It never happens. You'll never get stuck. See, Daddy just needed a little help to open it. It's no big deal. And I was like, I can never tell her that we were actually trapped in the bathroom. Because then that's going to like confirm this fear that really is irrational, but like also happened. We got lucky with that one. She's funny though. She sounds like she knows what she's talking about. We also like, I'm very passive aggressive, which I think is awesome. I don't really care what you think about it. I'll be passive aggressive towards you too. But oftentimes, this happens a lot in your country. I go into a bathroom stall with my daughter and there's piss and shit in the toilet. And I'll say something out loud like, oh, I guess the guy that was in here 10 seconds ago didn't feel like flushing. So she's taken on that habit, which owns, because I have to imagine it feels pretty bad to like not flush the toilet and leave your shit, and then like you're getting punked on by like a 5-year-old who's like, I'm basically a better person than you already. So I feel like I'm doing my own part to like better society there. A little bit at least. But then we had a false positive. We went into a bathroom, so we had to wait in line. And then a stall opened up and a guy came out of it and he did not make eye contact with anybody. And we went into the stall and the toilet, like the bowl, not the seat, but the toilet was absolutely covered in shit. Like, the dude just, I don't know how to describe it except he let loose a plethora of stool into the toilet. And then my daughter went, well, I guess that guy doesn't know how to flush the toilet, huh, Dad? Like, definitely still within earshot of this guy. And then I was like, yeah, honey, I guess that's right. And then I looked at the toilet, like the tank of the toilet. I swear to God, there were like 100 wires coming out of it. And like an exposed battery like hanging off of the wires. Like someone had tried to like hot wire the toilet or something but hadn't figured out how to. It was like an auto flushing toilet, but it was like I had no idea what was going on. Oh, I was like, I felt bad for the guy because I was like, maybe the guy just really had to take a shit, and then when he sat down, he was like, oh fuck, I've already started like the process, but the toilet is like, the toilet's been hacked or something. Like it was so fucked up. So I went, oh, I don't know, maybe the toilet's broken. Maybe he couldn't flush it. I tried to help him like save a little bit of a face or something. Oh, man. Whew. Nah, fuck that. It's funny, man. I don't know. And then Kate told me she was in another bathroom and the toilet wouldn't stop flushing. Those toilets need to, like, have a baby, man. So did you figure out how to flush it? No, as soon as we went into the stall, I went. Like, this whole thing took probably, like, 2 minutes. Or, sorry, not 2 minutes, like 2 seconds. And I just walked out and said, we'll use the next stall. I'm not having my kid pee on poop, you know? Like, her own poop, maybe. Someone else's poop? No, you get, like, poop in the air or whatever. I'm an adult. I can tank that, but... Oh, yeah, what's up? Kate's saying, are you feeling sad that so many funny things happened during our vacation, but you can't say them? Yes. One story in particular I would love to tell, but I don't think we're in the right, climate for it. And it's really good. It's really good and it's really funny, and it's like a kids say the darndest things thing, but I just don't think it would be responsible to tell it. I'm sorry, I'm flicking you. It's true. I am flicking you. It's so much worse to not tell it. Well, blame my wife. Blame my wife. I had not mentioned it yet, but now you know. Now you know I'm sitting on gold that I can't give you. Sorry to say. I will say also we were on a cruise. We were on a cruise with some other families that my daughter is friends with their kids. And I owe you guys, because I got clouded the fuck up. I've been recognized before, but getting recognized with, like, family friends on a cruise in the open fucking ocean. I'm having a conversation with the guy, and then someone goes, excuse me, I've been watching your stuff forever. I just wanted to say, like, thank you. Can we get a quick picture? Thank you for that. You've done me a great service. You know who you are. Did you show them the coin flip app? Happened to me too. Oh, it's an ambitious bit for sure. Did they ask for your famous Denzel impression? I gotta watch American Gangster, man. I mean, I've seen it before. I gotta see it again. Good movie. W movie. W Ridley Scott. Also, good Jay-Z album. Rare Jay-Z dub. And the winner is Hove. My man. Speech. First of all, gotta thank the Connect. The most important part, with all due respect. I know what you're talking about. I'm taking some heat for saying that, like, Empire State of Mind was actually like a psychic virus unleashed by Jay-Z and Alicia Keys, but I mean, I got some respect for the Hova catalog. It's just like a lot of disrespect as well, but I hate Empire State of Mind, man. And I feel like if you are from New York and you like that song, that's like even worse than being from like Ohio and liking that song. I think that's like, you need to move. I'm from NYC, I hate that song so much. You can stay. My ex-wife was from NYC and loved that song. You know, that might be an example of a... I'm trying to think of the right way to phrase it. I don't really know what a no-fault divorce is, but I think that one's her fault. I don't know anything else about what happened. You might have been a horrible guy. But as far from what you've told me, I'm inclined to say that that one's her fault. And I'm not just saying that because you're a subscriber. What about Chicago by Sufjan Stevens? It's probably like the 8th best song on the album. You could catch me talking about fucking I don't know, the man of Metropolis steal our hearts. Predatory wasp of the Palisades type shit. Let me out. Sorry, it goes insanely hard rolling around Chicago. Really? Yeah, in a van with your friends? After you've made a lot of mistakes? Yeah, real original. What's next? Side 1, track 1 off the 5th Symphony, Rob? White light, white heat, a little out of pocket, real original, real fucking pussy, Rob. Know what I'm talking about? High fidelity. More or less. Okay. I saw that once. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Why was dude so pressed about the Ferris wheel, though? Oh, it's about the World's Fair and shut the fuck up, man. I don't recall asking. Did we do this? Oh, fuck. I didn't think they'd be spawned. I thought they would have despawned, and then I would have been like, get me out of here. They were just chilling in here the whole time? Holy cow. The other thing about Empire State of Mind is there's so many great New York songs to be thankful for instead of that one. Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't have anything to say about that, to be honest with you. You think Steve Miller really went to Tucson, Arizona, all the way to Tacoma? Like, bro was a big artist. He could have played, like, probably Phoenix and Seattle. Like, Philadelphia, Atlanta, LA, that makes sense. But, like, I think he actually does say Phoenix, Arizona, now that I think about it. Shit. But Tacoma? Come on, Steve. Tacoma, Steve. Tacoma! Whatever. -2 Steve Harvey impression? Whatever. Whatever, man. It's the longest stream of my fucking life. 5 hours? What? You're not supposed to shoot a beam and then show up. You want to hear Denzel? No, you've heard enough Denzel, man. If you want to hear Denzel, you're going to have to pull up some Jamie Foxx clips. He doesn't say, I'm drunk, Chipley. Oh my god. First, you pretended to listen to Gaucho and didn't. Then, you're not even doing the right line from Flight, man. I'm drunk right now. Yeah, that's better. I was drunk. Out, out, brief candle. It's uncanny. It's horrible. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. He's actually getting better at it. Yes, VIP Daniel would not lie to me. That's about all I got. I forgot what I was talking about. That door shit was real, though. God help us if we ever get stuck in an elevator. A lot of parenting is just lying to your kid and saying that shit never happens, when really it happens incredibly rarely. Crazy thing is when you're like, the way you deal with like an adult's anxiety is very different than the way you deal with a child's anxiety. Like, if I was on an airplane with my friend and they went, I'm worried about getting stuck in the bathroom, I'd be like, you should be worried about this bitch exploding, man. This is a fucking Boeing and the government's been shut down for like 8 weeks. The air traffic controllers are working 16-hour shifts without pay, brother. Like, we're all gonna fucking die. But you can't say that to a 5-year-old, because then they'll get scared of the airplane crashing. Which is semi-rational. What do you got for me, man? Is the government still closed? I don't know. They were working it out. Nah, we're chilling now. That's good to hear. It was getting... You guys were acting a little crazy down there. Still are? Nah. Cut that loud mess out or what. Or maybe, like, amp it up. I don't know. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Amp it up. Let's break it down. They need Lucio in the government right now. They need Lucio in the House of Representatives, man. I can't say that, but that's pretty funny. Can't say that out loud. You know what's crazy? I was kind of ignorant of a lot of the news from the week. So I ain't got internet like James Harden. I did see, like, once I got back, I started seeing, like, some of the Epstein stuff. It's kind of mind-boggling, right? That people were still emailing the dude for, like, meaningless vacation advice after he'd been accused of sex trafficking minors. Like... I hope this never comes to fruition, but if I find out anyone in my circle is involved in an international sex trafficking ring, I'm not emailing them and going like, hey, you got any restaurant tips? I'm going to Dubai next month. Like, that's fucking insane, man. What are you talking about? You can't be emailing somebody like that for shit like that. That's out of control, man. And also, I'm sorry, this is just the emails that I saw in the Globe and Mail and a little bit from Defector. Why is everyone talking about how smart Jeffrey Epstein was? Have you seen any of the replies in his fucking emails? Like, all the quotes about him from people that had met him were like, he possessed an intellect that we've never seen in our entire... like, the head of the World Bank was like, he had a mind for economics I've never seen before. And then all his emails are like, maybe a fatter ass, space, question mark, sent from my iPad. Like, it's insane. Have you ever considered asses are for more than just shitting? Question mark, exclamation mark. Like, it's crazy, man. Sent from my iPad, LOL. I took that one from chat midstream. I appreciate the assist on that. The assist, that's the goal, actually. We think you are smart and you're a shitposting streamer? If you saw my emails, though, you would be like, damn, this he's got capitalization, punctuation, not too many M dashes, so they think that I use like ChatGPT to do it, just enough M dashes, so if they called me on it, I'd be like, I've been doing these M dashes since before ChatGPT was a glimmer in Sam Altman-Fried's eyes, okay? And I do not use Grammarly, because I choose what the words are. The dictionary doesn't choose what the words are. I choose what the words are. A lot of people earlier, I said immiserate. They said immiserate isn't a word. Then why do you know what the fuck it means, buddy? Then why do you know what the fuck it means? Nominative determinists be like, okay, how the hell do you explain Rip Van Winkle then? So the glycogen is going crazy.